Hey, off the back out back, it's gonna be a whole lot of problems. Hey, Aaron Warner, hey, man, shut your ass up, nigga. You supposed to be fighting King Pilotan, nigga. Stop playing.
Low Tylenol pulled up in 4Xtras hood with a gun.
Yeah, let me out 10 county niggas man with the King Pill. Yeah, I'm gonna get you what you need. Yeah, hit him in his brain, make his eyes bleed.
We outside with this. Where we at? No, what? Shit, I'm fucking fit. Bro. Fig. It says catch out of fig, right?
And shot a music video.
But her extra message is clear. I'm not talking about this dude. I'm not fighting this dude. He's a nobody. He's a clout chaser. Get him out of my face.
Listen, King Pill, I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out. Adam 22 know what's up. You can line that shit up, nigga. Line it up, nigga. We're coming to no jump and give you that fade, nigga. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga.
Hey, well, the homie said he need that.
He wasn't name dropping. He just, I did 10 fade here, and then I went around.
That's fair, and that's always kind of been one of my critiques of 4Xtra, allegedly running 10 and 20 fade. He's not naming anybody who these fades are with, not one other than Jap 5. He's going in the Hoover dorm running 10 people. What are the 10 Hoovers? Who are the 10 Hoovers? Who are these phantom Hoover members? These fucking Hoover henchmen that you ran, you know, like on the movie The Extra, how when the people they show up and this is just the random henchmen, they just get knocked out, gun buddy, pop, killed, but we don't even know, they're not even main characters, figures, nobody know their name when they come up in the credits. It just be nigga, you know what I'm saying, henchman 1, henchman 2. This supposed to be 4Xtra when you go into the Hoover dorm.
Put the guns down. Is this the first day in the job or something? Look, this is how it goes. You attack me one at a time, and I knock you out with a single punch. Okay? Go. You do that.
40 grand for an avenue.
You know. Have you any idea how many anonymous henchmen I've killed?
Have you any idea how many anonymous Hoovers I've faded in my county jail trips? Cause who are they? Where are the names? Praise the Lord, man. So now we're gonna get to King Pill and 4Xtras. Now this shit done took a motherfucking left. King Pill and 4Xtras has took a serious left turn. For sure. And of course, first and foremost, we gonna get Flacco's take on it, because as always, he's giving the most comprehensive breakdowns of situations. I got a lot more to get into past Flock, but let's get into what Flock got to talk about.
Clout chasing is the most fatal epidemic in America currently, and we're watching a man in
cocaine. So I came up with the term cocaine, right? Clout in the form of a narcotic, because it's addictive. It's a habit forming motherfucking substance. And what made me come up with that term was Block Boy. When Block Boy got killed, I was like, it just hit me. I was like, man, that cocaine. I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's it right there. Clout's a hell of a drug. And he was so addicted to it, it likely ended up costing him his life. Although we don't know all the details surrounding his, deletion. I don't believe anybody's been apprehended, or there's no suspects who are currently being pursued by law enforcement there in Lakewood, California. But at the end of the day, it was the cocaine. Just say no to the cocaine. Just say no. Clout is a hell of a drug.
real time, clout chaser's way to his demise. This is low Tylenol. Low Tylenol, for the most part, has no motion, no clout. Nobody really knows him. So he decided the best way to chase the clout, to get the motion, not because he wants the motion to get some money. No, he just simply wants the motion because he likes attention. Because no money is coming from out of this. It's only...
I'm going to disagree with my bro Flacco right here, because I believe that everything that King Pill is doing is entirely money motivated. And I think what's not being talked about is a very dangerous precedent is being set specifically with the platform of COMPTON News. Now, a lot of heat goes at No Jumper, Adam 22, Vlad TV, of course. These are, white people in the urban media space. Shout out to Cam. Cam is a Mexican brother. Anybody know me and my ideology? I look at black and brown as all one, collectively and a part of the chosen lineage. That's what I believe, right? But I think COMPTON News' platform sets a dangerous precedence. I'm going to kind of lay out my theory as to why that is. I'm going to let Flacco cook a little bit more, but I think COMPTON News is actually, again, setting a very dangerous precedence and is fertilizing the internet for situations like this to unfold and for personalities like King Pills to come into existence. Now, again, I don't have a problem with King Pill. I find King Pill entertaining even before I really knew who he was. I think I had seen him. He had his shirt off. He was rapping in the street, doing push-ups or something, rapping his song. Feel me? I like his little song and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. But there is a dark side to this shit, man. So let's keep going.
He's trouble. Because he has no motion, nobody wants to hear what he has to say. Lil Tylenol devised a brilliant plan. He began to pay platforms to interview him.
Okay, so that's what I believe is going on. This kind of like pay to play thing that's happening, and a lot of quiet as it's kept, a lot of platforms do it, and that's partially how a lot of them are sustaining themselves, is through people paying to get on and letting this be their first initial interview and then catapulting them into a string of interviews and eventually demonstrating and showcasing their entertainment skills and the intrigue that they can provide for the viewing audience that then leads them into being paid to becoming on platforms. You see what I'm saying? To become an influencer. It's like investing in an influencer jumpstart, right? As opposed to, working your socials and gaining your own organic motion and allowing the platforms to come to you and offer you to come sit on them. Instead, you say, fuck it, I'm just going to skip the line. I'm essentially paid to skip the line, and I'm going to manufacture my motion with the money, get on these platforms, do something outrageous, let that garner attention, work the shorts, and then I'm going to have the social media influencer career. So, but that's the dangerous thing, and the dangerous precedent was set by 4Xtras, because that's how 4Xtras came out. He went on COMPTON talking high power shit, right? 10-20 fades, all the shit. So King Pill's looking like, okay, that worked for him. Why don't I fucking do it? Right? So they're one and the same, frankly. So there's a lot of people criticizing King Pill for coming at 4Xtras, and we're going to kind of get into the weeds of it and break it down. Not that I'm just co-signing it, but King Pill literally is doing the exact same thing 4Xtras did a year ago in order to get on. It's the same fucking thing.
So he paid a couple of platforms, got a couple of interviews, and in each interview, he decided he was going to clout chase off of 4Xtra because 4Xtra was somebody who had a lot of clout. 4Xtra garnered the clout by telling his life story. Lil Tylenol tried to tell his life story. Nobody cared. So he decided now his rise to fame was going to be clout chasing off 4Xtra and talking about a fade with 4Xtra's nephew. Do you know what type of sorry human being you have to be to want clout on somebody named that bad, that you're going on interviews and talking about I fought 4Xtra's nephew in jail?
And that's how I release stress, putting them down, you feel me? Yeah, whooping them. I whooped on 4Xtra nephew. I done whooped on the gang.
Now, Flacco, I feel you, granted, but as I showed the other day, 4Xtra's claim to fame is whooping on an 18-year-old Jap 5. They're not that far apart. Now, granted, Jap 5 is a joint certified member, but he was a kid at the time. Like, just to put it in perspective, let's go here. Jap 5, because Jap 5 had called into Cartoon and gave the explanation, right? It's crazy because look at this. Being is Bar CEO. He made a video that was the homie Trigger Bird's point. Jap 5 is the main reason why we know 4Xtras, like it or not.
Morning.
with Mother Every Night. Right?
Get us a like.
Share, comment,
What's that?
all them good things. Shout out to Cartoon 53. Go follow his channel.
He took me to the fight. Oh well, he came to the door. The dorm.
Number one video of 4Xtras on Cam Capone News, the initial platform that catapulted him into stardom, into success. Period.
So I landed 812. So like a week or two later, he ran in. So he come in, bang on him. Where you from? HOOVER. 40 Crips, get in here. Dead on, you gotta get in the back. So we go to the back after, getting the challenge, lunches, that's our thing, going the stairs, I'm talking about when we squat whack. Yeah, homies, we get up in the air, but 40 Crips, get squatting, get cracking, and oh my cracking, he fly over the table. You get what I'm saying? For what? We like, hold on, all this shit. Now, he tried, what's his name? I'm like, nigga, 50 years old. Yeah, this step-pop talking like I was 50. You know what I'm talking about? They said he was 19 at the time. I mean, I was 26 at the time. I'm only 7 years older than this.
26 and 19 are drastically different in the development of an adult male, right? For example, the average adult male completes his growing at 25. So 26, you are essentially full grown, right? Now, of course, you could add, definition, things like that, to yourself. Versus 19, that's still damn near a kid fresh out of high school. So to give y'all a visual and put it in perspective, let's go 4Xtras. Let's just put it in perspective. This is him when he was 19. Right? So you see the type of shape he was in at 19. So we can imagine the type of shape he was in 7 years later at 26, especially with the shape that he's currently in now, right? Now let's take a look at the little homie Jeff 107th Street, right? Because everybody looks at how he's looking now. Slap. Let's look at this right here. This is him. Grew like, he probably like 17 right around here. 107th Street Hope. But you see the size difference, right? You see the size difference. Now, let's go most hated player. This is like when he first got out. This when Group first got out. The first time. After that time. Because he was down for a little second. He's not even that big here. Like he was like right before he went down, and how big he is now locked up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the point. You're 7 years older. You have significant size. So if you did whoop him, you were supposed to. And this is your claim to fame. Whooping on a 19-year-old kid. 7 years. He talking about I'm only 7 years older. What? He's 19. That's your claim to fame? Go be for real. So again, criticizing, back to Flacco, criticizing King Pill for saying this when that's the same exact way Cud got famous. I mean, criticizing one is literally essentially criticizing the other. Give or take a few extreme details that we're going to get into, right? But just on the surface, King Pill is just the blood version of 4Xtras. That's it.
Now, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
This is such a weird thing to brag about. This is such a weird thing to even include as an important detail in your life story. Nobody knows who 4Xtras nephew is. You didn't even say it.
Now, that's fair because 4Xtras nephew is who he didn't reference versus Jat 5, who is a relevant person. So that's a fair point by Flacco.
Now, what people weird? He is a pathological liar that he might just be lying the whole time. 4Xtras probably don't even have a nephew in jail, and he probably is lying about fighting a nephew. This same dude came on a podcast and said that he had intercourse with SZA. SZA was born and raised in New Jersey.
And that SZA right there wouldn't have been the SZA who he fucked, for the record.
And because we know this cockroach Lil Tylenol didn't flip enough Nick bags of Reggie to make it past his 1 block radius, he for sure was not in contact with SZA at any point in his early life.
SZA, I researched it. SZA is from Jersey, lived in Jersey, met TDE in New York and got signed to them. So he never fucked her, and she definitely looked like, Macy Gray's little sister at that time anyway. This is before the upgraded glow up, facelift and BBL SZA. The SZA we've all come to love. That wasn't that SZA who was back there anyway, so that wasn't even a motherfucking trophy, right? You ain't hit, you fucked the new body. That's what they say. When they get the new body, it erases their previous body count. And here's why. Because this new good looking shit, you ain't even fuck on that. So that don't even count. That ain't even the trophy and the bragging rights that it is now. You see what I'm saying?
He was just lying. Because that's his whole shtick. Use other people's name to get attention. He name dropped, clout chase,
and it is a shtick. It is a shtick, and it is a formula that has been effective throughout time immemorial, though. So we can't necessarily knock him. Everything needs to be done with balance, though. So I definitely understand Flacco's critiques in this situation, but it's not too much out of the ordinary in this current social media sphere.
And lied on enough people to where No Jumper finally gave him a chance to interview him. And surprise, surprise, the first thing he did during his No Jumper interview was try to clout chase.
I'm so glad Flacco covered this, because this kind of saves me the time of watching all the clips, because I have a lot of this shit lined up. I got Ant here. I got 4Xtras response. I got 4Xtras song. I got WACK talking about it. Shout out my nigga Wireless Bugs. They just Wireless Bugs and Jen Lee. I think they was just back up at No Jumper. Shout out to them too. Boom. We gonna get to CSTARR for sure. 4Xtras response. We not gonna have to deal with any of that. We're gonna get to the homie of course Trigger Bird in a minute. But I had a lot of this, and I know now because Flacco has done us such a great service in covering this comprehensively, that's gonna alleviate having to sift through a lot of that video. Praise the Lord.
Over 4Xtras. But the thing with him even name dropping 4Xtras or dissing 4Xtras in his No Jumper interview, he couldn't really give a coherent reason why he don't like 4Xtras. Because even the reason he did give, Adam debunked it almost immediately.
Seeing 4Xtras going up doing interviews and stuff, you're just like, oh, this is a perfect person for me to clout chase off.
No, duh.
Yeah, for sure. 1000%. I guess you don't want to admit that. You probably shouldn't. It probably would be counterproductive for you to admit that. But that's what's going on. I'm not even necessarily knocking it, but that's what's going on.
That's exactly what was going through his mind.
Nah, it's not clout chasing, bro, because I was actually supporting that. You feel me? He followed me on the gram. I followed him back. I was actually happy for him because
that's usually how clout chasing starts.
Yeah, and this is the great point. We followed each other. Then entitlement gets in the way, and now people feel entitled, and then they get hurt when their expectation doesn't get met that they manufactured in their own delusional mind, and then that love turns into hate because there's a thin line between the two. They're the same emotion. So the
fanboys who don't get enough attention transition themselves into hateful stands.
Yeah, the fanboys that don't get enough attention transition into hateful stands. That's a fact. You're a trans hater. We got to coin that term, Flock. You're a trans hater, right? You transition from lover to hater because your fandom had expectations that didn't get met, and now your butt hurt like a little kid who daddy ain't come home. That's real.
I was like, damn, this kind of relate to me. They like in there knocking out. I'm hyped, like it's the whore. You feel me?
So he was your hero, and because he didn't give you enough attention, now you clout chasing. So tell us the fake reasons why you don't like him. Let's hear it.
But then when he get on here and then he start lying about, he say he see the niggas from inside the mall. You feel me? Then he's like, then he be getting on here and he be like, how the blood said, get it rocking. Like, bro, stop talking about how the blood said. Just stop talking about how the bloods talk.
Like he's just super blood. Like he's the superhero. He's the blood avenger. This is a manufactured bullshit reason. It just is. Now again, it done came out. That was definitely not the BSGs, the Baby Stone Gorillas, who they seen up in that mall. I believe it was a Crenshaw Mall. You know, and a lot of people commentated on that, but it was that big a deal for you to just stop, just turn into a nigga that hates his guts. That do sound like a bullshit reason, because you're not even from BPS. Oh, they bloods. I mean, okay, but you're that passionate about it? They not your direct homies. And they fucked you over too. You don't like them because you complain about them. You paid them for something and they ran off with your money too. So that really don't make sense.
This sounds like a...
Yeah, let's pull that up. Hold on. Let's King Peel. Let's just get we got a short clip of it.
Once I see them niggas doing a video with him again, that's when I decided to turn up. Like that, blood. I said free Blueface, and y'all doing a song with a nigga who is a rip and he snitch.
But do you got like mutual friends with anybody?
Yeah, shout out my ATM Richie. Shout out my motherfucking relative though, my blood relative, Malloy, Jungle Boy. You feel me? Shout out my Shaba, Eminem. Yeah, I got real homies from over there, real factors, nigga, who done been down for shit that they done did, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real homies, front line shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. I just need a fade. It ain't nothing major. It's, you know what I'm saying, a little 250, but I got kids, blood, at the time I was fucked up, nigga.
So now think about it. They did this to you. So now, look at So you acting like you're the Avenger of the Bloods and you mad because 4Xtras misidentified who he ran into in the mall, and you acting like you finna come be the Blood Avenger, but you don't fuck with them niggas even when you calling them niggas for... Yeah, that just looked like clout chasing, pimp. That's all it looked like.
Jealous, hateful, and sus fan who's just fishing for a reason not to like you and create fake beef in their head. We've seen like Lil Tylenol himself mimic how the Crips talk.
He didn't get on here and he like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because the whole thing when he was making it big, he wasn't name dropping. Mm-hmm. He just, I did 10 plays here, and then I went over here and I...
Yeah, and that's fair, and that's always kind of been one of my critiques of 4Xtras allegedly running 10 and 20 fade. He's not naming anybody who these fades are with, not one other than Jap 5, but other the times where he said he running through 10 and 20 niggas or whatever, all these, masterful, incredible Hulk ass stories. We're not hearing who these individuals are. He's going in the Hoover dorm running 10 people. What are the 10 Hoovers? Who are the 10 Hoovers? Who are 2 of the 10 Hoovers? So then we could turn around and ask the homies, okay, we're like, boom, so he ran 10 homies. What happened? What was that situation? He might have ran 10 homies. I don't think he ran through 10 homies how he's alluding to. I don't know though. If he not naming people, who are these phantom Hoover members? These fucking Hoover henchmen that you ran. Like on a movie, The Extra, how when the people they show up and this is just the random henchmen, they just get knocked out, gun buddy, pop, killed. But we don't even know, they're not even main characters, figures. Nobody know their name when they come up in the credits. It just be nigga, you know what I'm saying? Henchman 1, Henchman 2, right? Y'all remember Austin Powers? I think this is it right here.
Nigel Powers.
Hello.
Ooh. Bring him to me.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, put the guns down. Is this the first day in the job or something? Look, this is how it goes. You attack me one at a time, and I knock you out with a single punch. Okay? Go. Come on. Do you know who I am? Have you any idea how many anonymous henchmen I've killed over the...
How many anonymous? Do you know they're like 4Xtras? This supposed to be 4Xtras when you go into the Hoover dorm or the Blood dorm or the Gangster dorm.
Oh, put the guns down. Is this the first day in the job or something? Look, This is how it goes. You attack me one at a time, and I knock you out with a single punch. Okay? Go. You go.
40 grand for an avenue.
You know who I am. Have you any idea how many anonymous henchmen I've killed?
Have you any idea how many anonymous Hoovers I've faded in my county jail trips? Because who are they? Where are the names?
Years. And look at you. You haven't even got a name tag. You've got no chance. Why don't you just fall down? Of course.
That's how his stories be sounding to me. I'm just being real.
And I did 10 things over here. So I'm like, cool, he did his little phase. I'm thinking it's real because I done got that phase like that. Because like I just told you, that was 6 rounds with 2 niggas like type.
This is a man who can't really name why he don't like somebody, so he's just making up reasons. Instead of just saying, hey, bro, I'm a clout chaser, I'm a disgusting clout chaser, he's making up reasons. How you gonna say in this interview, you don't like 4Xtras now because he's name dropping, but then in your last interview, you was calling him a buster for not name dropping?
Had no jumper, and he going viral. He said all these little boys, he telling all these jail fights, but he ain't saying no names. But he going up off of just saying shit. Oh, I did 10 fights, and I did 10 fights. But then you see me telling stories and saying names, and then they does is getting on there and confirming. You got 100,000 followers. Why the hell is your girlfriend coming to my page?
By the way, everyone he so-called smashed on or caught a fade with in jail has came out and said this man is an absolute
So maybe it is real. You feel me? I'm not doubting it. I'm happy for him. But then when you get on there and you talk,
I mean, it doesn't. It sounds exaggerated, and that's fine. If you not, it's not fine. It's kind of fine, and here's what I mean. It's like I look at this shit as entertainment. So when I seen it, I knew he was putting tens on shit. His name is 4Xtras, so he's extra'd out, meaning he puts extras onto situations. He adds a 10 on a 2. That's just what he does. And I know it's entertainment, and I know people are captivated with Los Angeles gang culture. So him coming, doing that, putting the extras, he's almost like a caricature, just like a Crip Mac. But not like a Crip Mac though. I'm not even putting them in the same category, but these are like characters that people can be enamored with and do have authentic backgrounds to one degree or another, but they may have an exaggerated application for the purpose of entertainment, and that's cool with me because I understand this is fucking entertainment. We consuming content for the purpose of entertainment. If we want to be educated, we're not looking at that content. So when we want to be entertained, this is the shit we looked at. Like the last one he just did, like I'm a member on No Jumper, boom, members only. I'm like, I gotta watch it because of course I want to hear about this carrot bullshit, right? Which we gonna get to with the homie Trigger Bird, in the second commentating on it, whatever. But I watched it and I was thoroughly entertained by 4Xtras throughout the duration of that interview. He came and did exactly what the fuck Adam pays him to do, and it's entertaining. So I don't have a problem with the entertainment, but when we start talking about the authenticity, and that's what happened with the thing with BRAZY, when BRAZY came out, like, hold on, fool, I pinged on you in the module, you remember, nigga, and Xtras trying to downplay it, like, BRAZY, my boy, because he, like, bro, this is, some people don't understand this is entertainment, but the line is so thin with the real streets of LA and the entertainment aspect of this content game that's going on these LA based podcasts that the fucking lines is getting blurred. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about
And free Spotty Face, that's my bro, and that's F4Xtras cousin, that's my bro. But I'm just coming and giving my objective critique, man. Is there maybe some little bias in there? I mean, I'm from Hoover, so of course there may be a little bias in there. Just like CSTARR say, yeah, I'm gonna be biased towards my homie. I mean, it is what it is, but I think my critiques are pretty fair and objective, though.
I don't know, bro. You talk about the BSG, then you talk about the homie from Families.
But you talking about the BSG niggas.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of like...
I don't think he said anything about anybody from Families, though, other than he just not doing a podcast. So I don't recall him specifically saying anything about anybody from Families in particular.
You kind of going outside your bubble, you feel me? You normally don't be name dropping. Now you throwing names. You talking about you'll knock the homie Munchie out.
Don't be fooled when he says homies. These people don't know him. This man is from a blood hood.
They're just bloods, so that's how the bloods refer to each other. That's on all the bloods refer to each other as homies. And this has to do with them being outnumbered and, you know, things like that. Like, all the Crips don't call everybody their homies. Like, niggas may call everybody from their hood or in their core a homie based on they all ride together, even if they don't know them. But that's not really a thing amongst the Keyways. You know what I'm saying?
We're 30 minutes away from LA. He's from Pomona. These people he's naming, he didn't grow up with, he didn't gangbang with, they don't know who he is in the streets at all. And also, team, Adam is about to call him out for just absolutely lying. He says he don't like 4Xtra for dissing Munchie. Adam is about to say, yo, 4Xtras ain't this Munchie. Like, what are you talking about?
Never. I'm taking phase for that. You feel me? I ain't taking phase for homies beefing against homies, but any niggas outside of this homie car popping it on mamas, you'll get knocked out.
But he didn't really say much about Munchie. Munchie
No, I'm
went
just
off
saying
on
recently,
him.
you feel me? Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro. No. You's a fraud. You is a liar. You don't have a reason to dislike 4Xtra or to beef with 4Xtra. You see his clout and you want to get it. But, yo, you're going to see how he quickly went from annoying clout chaser to now he's doing things that are going to get him hurt soon.
You like popping it, like you putting niggas' names on there. You talking about I recorded the call. You kind of like planned it. You feel me? Like all these fights you be talking about, yo, bro, I recorded it so you see down me.
After giving 1,000 reasons why he don't like 4Xtra and none of them panning out, he's now pivoted to, oh, well, he be popping. I just want to fight him because he be popping it. You sound like a hater, bro. He said he don't like 4Xtra because 4Xtra is name dropping homies. Those homies don't know who he is. He ain't gangbang with them, wasn't in the streets with them at all. They don't know who this guy is at all. But now it's, oh, he be popping it. I just want to fight him because he be popping it. He never mentioned you at all. At all. Yo, this dude is so obsessed with 4Xtra that he even lied about 4Xtra's wife or girlfriend following him.
I know I've been going up. And how I know I've been going up? Because that 4Xtra wife don't follow me on Instagram. You feel me? Why this?
That's quite a salacious story.
100,000 followers. I only got about 1,000 followers. That's how I know. Really feeling it. She following, trying to talk to it, and all kind of. You feel me? I don't know how you be Mr. Off the bat and you trying to let me hit it from the back. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I gotta be going places.
That's a salacious story. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap. That's in the wrestling industry. That's what you call cheap heat.
I gotta be the next star to get a brand new car. You dig what I'm saying?
It's nasty, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I just have a certain level of vitriol when it comes to people like him, bro. People who just go out of their
Good word, Flock.
way to mess with people, go on interviews and cloud chase on people. Now, I think it was during this interview where he expressed that he wanted to do a boxing match with 4Xtra. Mind you, 4Xtra is in jail right now. The entire time he's doing this, 4Xtra is in jail. 4Xtra don't even know who this dude is. 4Xtra hasn't mentioned him at all. At all. Now, he lied about 4Xtra following him, and he lied about 4Xtra's girl following him. So this dude is just the overall fraud and a cloud chaser. And I guess his goal was to do a celebrity boxing match with 4Xtra, knowing he had no clout. So he decided he was going to go on multiple interviews and lie on 4Xtra.
And try to cloud up. I mean, you know, it's kind of the name of the game for some right now.
And so, yeah, bro, that's all I'm saying, man. I just feel like, we should probably link up and get together and should put some money behind that shit. You feel me? I know a lot of bucks probably feel like it might not be worth it.
It's not at all. Now, while 4Xtra is in jail trying to focus on his freedom, he's out here cloud chasing. Now, he did something that
Running it up on extras.
he found a way to weasel Adam and No Jumper into this fake promotion for a fight that would never happen. So
Yeah, and it was crazy because I seen BRAZY and them talk about, they the one lined up the fade with Pill and Extra, like on some behind the scenes shit, like they really try to like manufacture this shit.
it's being managed by somebody who apparently has connections to the dudes who do celebrity boxing matches. So he convinced Adam to come with him to like do like a video with the guy who do a celebrity boxing match. Now this guy didn't make an offer. Didn't offer him a penny. This guy was probably convinced, Adam is gonna be here. It's gonna be a cool promotion for you because Adam has millions of followers, and he probably just.
And Adam want to see it, and I think it would be good to watch. I know I damn sure would pay for that motherfucker. I'll be real with you. I would pay to see either of them two niggas do a celebrity boxing match with anybody. You know them as both sizable gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Both supposed to have a strong, both purport to have a strong record with their fades up in the county jail and the penitentiary system. You know, so I think certainly that would be entertaining in a fight worth seeing. Now, some niggas got to remember that shit don't always translate into the boxing ring though, and that's why I think they need to stop doing celebrity boxing and they need to augment the playing field for how they're having these people fight, because these people are not boxers. They're not trained. They're not dedicating themselves to adequate training like a Jake or a Logan motherfucking Paul is. You see what I'm saying? So they really need to actually take a step back and maybe have these niggas fight in the pit. Like I said, I say put their ass in the karate combat ring and put some motherfucking UFC gloves on and just let niggas bang it out. You know, maybe put some headgear on for, you know, some added protection, and let the refs just let them fade and, you know, break it up when, you know, motherfuckers get too entangled. That's what I say. Now, I kind of don't want to say that out loud because I know somebody probably gonna steal my motherfucking idea. But whatever, I'm here for it if it's gonna be entertaining. Oh, let me show y'all real quick. This shit like this. Put them niggas in some shit like this. Put their ass some little gloves on. Right? Not the full-fledged boxing gloves, but like gloves like that. And just let the motherfuckers bang it out, fool. To me, this is more conducive and less restrictive, and it makes more logical sense for people who are not trained boxers to have entertaining fights, right? And then shit, had a crowd gathering. That shit'll be lit. I'm telling you, this the thing. Give me the bread. I'll put the shit together. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the shit together. Where we at? Where is the cut? All right.
We just showed up. So this dude was able to stage a promotional offer for him to fight 4Xtras when he didn't get not one offer. Nobody offered him money. Like, nobody wants to watch this dude fight anybody.
And it's crazy because niggas was acting like Adam was finna do it. But Adam doesn't have a celebrity boxing situation. He can get behind it. He can endorse it. But as far as who's going to actually put it together, it was likely going to be WACK and whoever WACK's connected to. But when they talked about it on the Adam and WACK show this last week, WACK shut it down, and then when 4Xtras got out this week, 4Xtras shut it down. So there was actually never any deal. It was just enthusiasm or interest in seeing the fight by Adam that was taken and ran with as if there was something down on paper or actual legitimate offer, and there wasn't.
Big announcement. I just saw my boy do a celebrity boxing deal. We got a big fight coming up, 4Xtras. I don't know if you really still locked up or not. Maybe that's just a play. Maybe you just ducking my man Kingpin.
Good wrestling shit right here. Tremendous by Adam.
But either way.
And it's entertaining because it's all wrestling. That's what he said when 4Xtras. He like, bro, it was all wrestling. And this is good because it's good for the entertainment of the people. You sit back, you look at it, you laugh at this. You don't look at it or take it too seriously. Even if the two are going to fight, we understand there's supposed to be mutual respect. Them niggas is going to get a bag, put on a good show. And, you know, the people, the masses will be entertained by it.
We're going to make this fight happen. Everybody out there, we need y'all to tune in. Celebrity boxing, King Bill, 4Xtras. That's the fight to make. Let's go.
I think he lied to Adam. I think he probably told Adam, yo, celebrity boxing wants to do a fight with me and 4Xtras, and that was not the case at all. He did not receive an offer. These folks would not pay this man like $20 in a Tootsie Pop to fight anybody, right? He has absolutely no draw whatsoever. 4Xtras gets out of jail, and 4Xtras dust. Alright, so this quote-unquote boxing match he was clout chasing off of for about 2 or 3 months, doing everything in his power to link himself up with 4Xtras. It didn't work. 4Xtras got out and paid him dust. Now, when he got to No Jumper, because Adam is kind of incentivized to make this fight happen, Adam begins to ask 4Xtras about like low Tylenol, and 4Xtras essentially said, listen, the dude is a smoker. Stop trying to make me to engage with smokers, bruh. He's a nobody. He has no clout. He's irrelevant. He's just a clout chaser. I'm not entertaining him.
I feel like a lot of the things that you just said are actually good reasons to fight him. If you think he's a fake gangbanger, you should want to publicly humiliate a fake gangbanger. If you think he's out of shape, that makes it even easier for you to
get up here, and that's the thing I was telling you. He said fake gangbanging. You taking gangbanging and be king on these motherfucking shows and watering down banking and making that shit like it's playing, like it's a joke. You get like get over. You get up here and they can think you gangbanging. It's a joke, no matter if you a Crip or a Blood. You get on this motherfucking plan and they shoot the shit with you to try to get numbers and clap. I'm trying to get fame somewhere, and they end up getting in the wrong one. But it ain't you don't give a. You just gonna tell it and keep talking to get the numbers. That's the point. I'm gonna get up here and tell it the real.
How is King Phil's not real something? When he comes up here, I feel like I know what King Phil's doing. King Phil came up here. Does he have a real problem with you? No. It's your hood enemies with his hood. No, they're an hour away. When he comes on here, he's trying to figure out, he's trying to get some motion going in his career. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna call out 4Xtras, and then I'm gonna let him talk because it's good content. Keep in mind, this is all wrestling. No, this is all pro wrestling.
It's all pro wrestling.
Then you are gonna respond, and it creates interest in which a fight will kind of make sense. And I just even this right now, this is making you and him fighting so much more relevant.
And look, and you hear me? And I just responded. And I told you it's the only time I'm gonna talk about the smoker after this. And I just responded.
But 4Xtra message is clear. I'm not talking about this dude. I'm not fighting this dude. He's a nobody. He's a clout chaser. Get him out of my face. Now, if I see him outside, we can leave it outside. We can handle it there. But I'm not about to come on the internet and get this dude no shine. He's just a local smoker who found his way on No Jumper. So now I guess people want to put him in my, not happening, bro. His name and me is not going to be in the same conversation. And I think that's very smart of 4Xtra, bro. Because if you fight this dude, you essentially give him what he wants, right? You essentially, dudes like this, they're so psychotic that even when they get beat up and embarrassed and disrespected, they see that as a W, right? They see it as a W because they see it as, however the clout comes, I'm happy. So because 4Xtra paid him dust, would not fight him, don't want to speak on him no more, he decided he wants to up the ante, right? He wants to pull up in 4Xtra's hood now with a gun looking for 4Xtra.
Yeah, this is when shit went way too motherfucking far. And now all that other shit, and you can even tell if y'all go watch 4Xtra's clip, he's like, oh, that nigga's a smoker, but he's keeping it content. Like, he didn't go too far. He actually is still assisting with the momentum of King Pill, and he let King Pill know, hey, you got some more clout to get before you can get a fade off of me. I'm still in my ascension. I'm fresh out of jail. I need to come up. I need to fight somebody that's gonna pull me up. I'm not pulling nobody else up right now, but here's what I will give you. Here's a stimulus package I will give you with this clout shit, with what I'm getting ready to say right now. So 4Xtra ain't do too much by any stretch of the imagination in his response. Pulling up to a nigga's turf with a fucking gun and multiple gang members, you done turned this into some whole other shit. Whole other shit.
Do you see how weird, like, these clout chasers, you see how weird these stamps are? Because this man is saying, I do not want to fight you. I don't want to talk about you. You are nobody. Low Tylenol pulled up in 4Xtra's hood with a gun.
Yeah, let me out 10 Cali niggas that with the King Pill. Yeah, I'm gonna get you what you need. Yeah, hit him in his brain, make his eyes bleed. Northside Islands.
Whoa, gangland. We outside with this. Where we at? On Fifth and what? Shit, on Fifth and Discovery.
We on Fig and 45th or something. Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. All jokes and bullshit aside, the 40s ain't nothing to play with, right? And not saying that anybody else's hood is anything to play with, but it's not about whose hood is anything to play with, because these individuals who pulled up here, these are different power rules because obviously, King Peelers from 4-5 Bigs, POMONA 4-5 Bigs Islands, and Bompton Gee Uno, he from Trees. He from Bompton Trees. You know, so I believe that's probably an assortment of P-Funk members in the video. And now you just put yourselves on the radar for the 40s. Because it's just the fact that you popped out in their hood acting like you were looking for anything and flamed out, red rags, all the shit. That right there, nah. That is inviting the wrong type of negative energy to everybody, all parties involved. And this shit was supposed to be for entertainment purposes only. And all you had to do was go and find another avenue in which to get your clout up, which he just gave you one more alley-oop for you to clout up off of him, and you to go on a podcast, fucking run and paint a narrative that he's scared of you, and that's what he's really masking. That's all you really had to do, and it would have helped catapult you to another level, and you just keep that momentum going, and a few months down the line give you a chance to get in even better shape and get ready, and for your clout to climb, and you feel like, okay, nigga, well shit, I'm clouted up as you were, damn near as you. What's up with this fade, nigga? Let's get in that boxing ring. Instead, you did this. Now it is officially some street shit. Really, really ill-advised move right there. Ill-advised move.
Whoa, gangland. We outside with this. Where we at? No, figure what? Shit, I'm fucking fit. Let's go. Fig. It depends on the fig, right?
And shot a music video. See, and people got to understand, like, for example, when the situation happened with Big Sad and DW Flame, at the end of the day, they both push moving. So, like Flame said, all moving. I'm nigga, any moving set is my hood. That's more mutual. We got Paul Rules pulling up in the 40s. Flamed up, red rags. Did you tap in with the 40s? Did you get 40 permission? Are there any 40s on site? I doubt any of those things to be the truth, to be the case. So, and like I know about the nigga that do business over there, legitimate business owner in the 40s for sure. So it's not like just automatically a Piru, especially Bompton niggas and POMONA niggas are considered enemies, but showing up flamed up, red rags, shooting diss videos to a trophy from this section is antagonistic to say the least. Is fucking poking a beehive, a fucking wasp hive, a killer Africanized beehive, to say the least.
So when I catch you, I'm a chin champion.
He's a felon. He shouldn't have a gun, but yet he
True.
showcasing that he has a gun. He goes to 4Xtras hood. Well, 4Xtras slang is Crenshaw the Fig. So they're mocking 4Xtras slang. They're claiming they're in the vicinity, and they're filming a music video dissing 4Xtras.
They said they gonna Fig and Bernie.
Now, I don't know how he thinks this is gonna play out.
Which is, now we're getting like, into the border towards the, the edge, of their territory. But still, that's the 40's gonna claim that.
It's not gonna play out well. It's not gonna play out good. This is gonna end very badly.
Granted, that's the dark. That's the dark, and 4Xtras is from the Ave, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know definitely no SPOETY face from the Ave.
Very badly. I want for everyone to know the blame is on Lil Tylenol. Tylenol is the one who instigated an issue with a man he don't know because he wants clout. And now he's taking people to this dude's hood with a gun to instigate further conflict. This dude should not be on anybody's platform. Nobody should talk to this guy. I'm highly judging anyone who wants to interview or talk to this man, because why? Who would have interviewed this nasty and disgusting human being like this, bro? This man has done nothing to you. Because this man has gone viral, because this man has fame, has clout, you are now willing to try to trick this man off the streets by engaging in conflict. because this man is existing and winning, you're disgusting, low level.
And from what I understand, I think I heard him call. I think he said he stay out here in Atlanta. So then to do this, to kick up this level of dust, and then get on a plane and come home to Atlanta, and then kind of put the individuals who were at that video shooting with you there in that hot water, and to have to potentially deal with those situations because they're very much more accessible than you are, more reachable than you are. Yeah, that's ill-advised. This wasn't the move. This is definitely a case of cocaine addiction. When cloud chasing goes wrong.
No talent, broke, no motion, having is now one to antagonize this man, to take him away from his family, away from his daughter.
And if I'm not mistaken, he got a baby on the way.
Away from his kids, to take him away from everything he ever worked for, because you are jealous that he has clout and you don't. Man, listen, man. If there's a way for this to end to where 4Xtra is preserved, he stays out of jail, he lives a long and fruitful life, and he has more success, and for that other dude to get taken, hey, man, this is just sickening, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? Do you guys believe that this is going to end well? Or
I hope it does, but I don't. I'm not enthusiastic, or no, not enthusiastic. I'm not optimistic about that ending well, because that little statement showing that gun in the 40s and popping out flamed out red rags in the 40s, shooting this music video. I'm not optimistic about a happy ending. I'm not.
There you go.
Hey, off the back out that, it's about to be a whole lot of problems. Hey, Aaron Performer, hey, man, shut your ass up, nigga. You supposed to be fighting King Pilotan, nigga. Stop playing.
That's good. That's cool. Shit like this is cool. Even if you would have pulled up on Vernon, not with all the extras and everybody just did a little stunt like that, that'd have been cool for the purpose of clout. That'd have been cool. And for entertainment, you done went too far, bro.
Once again, this nigga ducking my motherfucking fade. Nigga, first thing a nigga do when he get out and say he finna knock out Aaron the Plumber. A nigga who got paperwork on him after Adam 22 just said he was getting down with me. That's what I be saying. Nigga, I can't never get no decent fade out here, man.
And that's big. We on Slauson, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, whenever y'all niggas hit Cali, nigga, tap in with the King Pill, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna get you what you need, nigga. Yeah, hit him in his brain, make his eyes bleed, bitch. Northside Islands.
Whoa, gangland. We outside with this shit, nigga. Where we at? No, thinking what? Shit, I'm 45th, sorry.
That's 500 flame for Bompton. So, he not as familiar with them South Central streets. He know the Bompton streets.
It's for the fig, right? I'm a chick. Whoa, gangland. We outside with this shit, nigga. Where we at? No, thinking what? Shit, I'm 45th, sorry. Fig. It's pinch for the fig, right? I'm a chick.
Okay, this is 4Xtras King Pill. King Pill should have really just took this momentum, and I think he done went too far now. He done turned this into some other shit.
So in this new exclusive content, we got 4Xtras dissing King Pill. Now let's go right into the video.
King Pill tell him on the rock. On the back, he's back. This ain't no internet, nigga, that's a fact.
He said King Pill laying on the rack. Okay. Shout out to the homie YRS Bully. Now Bully said he'll take a fade with 4Xtras over Jen Lee. Now he's saying he'll take a fade with King Pill over 4Xtras. I guess because that's neighborhood business. Shout out my brother Bugs.
But there's a dude from Texas, Jen Lee, big ass white dude, says the N-word. He's white. He's from 60s out there. You can't call him a wood, right?
Man, I need a fade. That, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need a fade.
Oh, I guess it's over. Jim Lee too. Okay, makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
Hey, yo, this goes out to the nigga with the motherfucking earring on his face and the tongue ring with the Teletubby body. Listen, King Pill, whatever your name is, Pill King, whatever, nigga, I'ma knock your bitch ass out. Keep my nigga Jin Lee name out your fucking mouth. Adam22 know what's up. Shout out Adam, shout out to Remo. We can line that shit up, nigga. Line it up, nigga. We're coming to no jump and give you that fade, nigga. I'ma knock your bitch ass out, nigga.
Hey, well, the homie said he need that. Feel me? So, before you even worry about 4Xtras, my nigga flying from New York. And, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen. It's my nigga, 6-0 out of NY, out of Far Rockaway. I'm telling you, he'll do that to you. That's what Cuz said. I'm just reporting to you. So let's finish this off with a Vernon hat. C-Store.
This, that. This, that. Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie. No, no smoke with these dudes.
Now, again, he said you hugging that freeway because they on Vernon and Fig. So that's like literally the edge of the 40s. Okay, this the 40s, right? Boom. You see that? Fig and Vernon. This the edge. Right? And this is why I'm gonna speculate as to why he said you hugging that freeway, because of course you right here, you can bounce right on, get right the fuck on. And I found it interesting. He was on Slauson, right? You know, because typically if you gonna do it, you could have got right off on Vernon, but shit, they could have bounced right on that Slauson. You know, they could have been over here fucking with the HPBs, fucking with the Brims. Boom, bounce smooth, got right on that 110, got right off on Vernon, pulled the stunt, got right back on the 110. You know, took that motherfucker right to that motherfucker 105. And been right back in Bompton.
They on here talking about, I don't know, calling the police for the warrants. It's crazy. I ain't never heard that one. We ain't. You feel me? We come from some other stuff. You got dripping blood in your mouth. You feel like part of the police is a part of war. And that's straight. Something different.
I don't know what he's referring to.
You can't steal an address, though. It's fat, dirty smoker, dude. I don't even know if you smoke. I don't give a fuck what you is. I know you're a clown because you playing. You gotta put on your blood in prison. Right out of prison, moved out of state. On 410 Crip, you moved out of state. So fly to California to make a music video in the hood. Because somebody not trying to give you some clout to beat your ass like that. They know they gonna mess over you. Like, never had $50,000 in your life. So you supposed to come in here and be knocked out for $50,000 and make a living on my own boy name, basically, pretty much is what you so pissed off and mad about. You got all these other people, I ain't gonna lie, they ain't even don't have no beef with you people, but the beef is nothing. Beef is the smallest, easiest, that's not nothing. We come from a place where we do dumb stuff to people for free, for like they all type of dumbass stuff for free, literally, bro, like, come on, you're like, y'all don't know, but it's a whole other day and age, though, and I ain't gonna lie, like, to say that, like, basically, like, I don't know, I don't agree with the gang, in the game, and that's why I try to be, like, as least controversial as possible. The simple fact, like, they on here saying that it's straight, that's a casualty of war. It's according to Johnny, though, like, I could never agree, and I don't want no smoking with folks like that because that's crazy. Like, nah, that ain't what we signed up for. We calling the police and get, like, nah, that had to do with wrong here with the situation, with the circumstance is. You could do ever out there and I'll never be sitting here thinking like calling the police on dude.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, Coach G, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not taking it back, and I ain't disrespecting nobody ever. Well, I'm everybody in that parking lot. I don't care. I don't care. I'm dead. I'm just call who y'all wanna call. And I'm right here because at the end of the day, that's some bitch ass shit. Oh, that's some bitch.
See that? Everybody in that parking lot sees on that data. I don't even understand. Like, number one, if I'm not mistaken, if I recollect correctly, it was politics behind Foo Bompton Gee Uno, him going to Poly and shooting the video in all burgundy. Oh, Crown. Let me see something. What I'm thinking about. Let's go, Bompton Gee Uno. This one, right? Okay, see, I didn't know he had to. See, when a nigga got that bandana, yeah, that's just how gangbang work, man. When they got that bandana, I mean, it's one thing to come and wear the color, especially because the wearing the colors doesn't have the importance and the precedence that it once did. Niggas wearing whatever now. But it's them hats and it's them bandanas. Them shits is like inexcusable, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that represents that. So to come to LONGBEACH, the city that all bloods hate, Long Beach, even though they function within that city, they don't have blood enemies, even though, you know, it's been stuff online, you know, homies from Insane, you know, dissing the brims and you know, shit like that. But for you to you overdid it. I come from a time back when I was with the activity. We still trying to coming to with flame. Niggas is applying pressure. Hold on, bro. Like, where is you? Who is you? Where is you from, my nigga? Fuck, you got all that on for? You see what I'm saying? I know that's not necessarily the case now, but it kind of is still, because if a nigga's doing too much, you at least go check his temp. You know what I'm saying? But granted, if you don't, nigga, like, okay, we ain't in conflict with y'all, like, it's good, like, it's whatever, but hey, you know where you at, you know, the little standard shit. But that bandana, that kind of changes the dynamics of the situation when that bandana come out, fool. I remember I was in 9th grade. When I was in 9th grade, freshman year, that's when Gang was Gee Uno campaign. Stop snitching, stop lying. All that. I hated it. I hated it so much. I was such a Gee Uno fan. I got shot in a all black and blue Gee Uno outfit. Nigga, I'm G motherfucking Uno. I'm GRLA Hebrew. Think about it. I didn't just start liking GRLA. I've been liking GRLA since I was a little kid. So I definitely was liking GRLA Unit. GRLA Unit, cuz. They said we bugged out anyway. So, boom. But it was like all these, like, it was a group of Mexicans in my school, not gangbangers, a couple of them taggers, but they were all like gang super fans. And, you know, we would go back and forth talking shit all the time, like G Unit and game argument. And then one day, this one Mexican dude who I was cool with, he came by trolling me. He pulled a red rag on with my face. I'm nigga on the set, nigga. I need that right now. Went to the bathroom, ran the fade. Because, nigga, not you. Once you bring that bandana out, all the other shit was cool. And I know you were trolling, nigga, but come on, fool. Nigga ain't gonna be waving a rag in my face, nigga. That's a fade, nigga. You see what that? It just no matter what the situation, it elevated it. Again, it changes the dynamics of the situation. It just do. And what do you think the 40s was gonna do? And then the 40s is so big. Again, let's take a look, y'all. Let's just take a look at this H, right? Hold on. Look at this. Look. You see that? That's 4-6. See what I'm saying? That's 18. See, they gotta make separate fucking maps, I'm telling you. Right? But you got 068 over here, right? 068. 40s, of course, the 4-6s and the 4-8s. Look at all that. Right? Look at that. That's an expansive fucking territory, you know? The park, the dark, the Avs. You see what I'm saying? That's an expansive territory, my nigga. Right? There's a lot of people. You don't think there's going to be people amongst this community that's not feeling that and it's going to be on niggas over that? And again, you ain't got to be worried about it, scared of it, anything like that. But is it just smart? Why sign up for some bullshit like that for a bullshit clout move?
You don't freeway for 45 minutes to come to the hood, the area to shoot a video, jump back in the car, and go to the airport? Like, come on, fool. I don't want to see but they all, I ain't gonna lie though, I understand it though. Brazy got famous off extras, so we all just gonna chase extras. We all chase extras.
CSTARR, true. Brazy did get famous on extras. What added to Brazy's fame is his alleged case and his tattoo disrespecting the Hoovers. And then extras got famous off a Jet 5. So it really all go back to the Hoovers. I'm just saying, that's what Bird been saying. That's what Trigger Bird been saying. We just pulled that other video up. I still got that up. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Where that motherfucking video at? Nigga got hella tabs on the turf. Okay, I don't got it up, but that's what Cuz was saying too, right? Just saying. I know for this shit.
I'm willing to go get beat up for the most money I ever had. It makes sense, I get it. Not a hater. Chase your money. Try to spend it on. Martin, that's another topic. Like, I can't really do too much about a grown man saying something about an individual. But I know love the hood deep down inside. And there's one individual, y'all go back and forth, say some little fast stuff about each other, whatever the case may be. That's teachers on. It's two grown men doing grown men on the hood. But at the end of the day, you don't beef with this person and none of that stuff. Well, we don't beef with you and you want to take it upon yourself to borrow that bucket ghost, a piece of trash that are probably broke from to go running around with dirty, dusty buckets. It's just a different day. It's a different day.
It is. 40 mask. That's 40 mask. It is a different day and age though. Like, nigga don't even know what the fuck be going on. Nigga don't even know what the fuck be going on. I promise you.
On the way, I ain't gonna do it though, but on the hood. Then also, I see another one with the boy and he talking about Khalifa again, and I'm gonna keep it all the way honest. I ain't gonna keep addressing that because he don't really got nothing good to say about you, honestly. But that ain't my business, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't have nothing against the dude, but they keep saying this person, that third, and he got Hoover blood. First of all,
You talking about the homie?
what is Hoover blood? What the hell is Hoover blood? Yo. Blue, I thought. Everybody's blood is blue. So what?
Nah, bro. His blood is orange, my nigga. That's what he trying to tell you. That bloodline is really orange in leaf. That's what Grove is saying.
We are a race. I know our blood don't come from the streets we grew up. What you talking about? That's it crazy, but I ain't gonna lie, people dressing the same exact thing over and over and over. We talking in circles now. But I talk to everybody though, and anybody that say it though, I ain't gonna lie. Ask anybody that never really, I don't wear this, I wear this mask for a hot quick second. Take this off as soon as the record button stop. Hot ass shit. Think I'm going to sit here do this? No, we gotta avoid the people that believe they calling the police was cool. Over now, but that's neither here nor there. This ain't the story. Nothing. I'm gonna say this.
Hey, cause it's all an illusion, right? It's all an illusion.
Listen, I'm good. Can't be your bitch, folks. I ain't gonna lie. You playing a game that's like, come on, fool. You taking on the phone and stuff in a different direction, cuz, and that ain't that. We could all go to POMONA and have our whole hood day. Like, I think you talking about. POMONA though, cuz drove to the hood, did 15 in the clip, jumped in the car, and got back on the freeway with no air conditioner. Yeah, see, you ain't got no shirt on in your whole life. You think I'm come on, fool. Be in the ring, musty as a joint, trying to squat with a homie, beat the block. We not fucking with you. It's over with. I made your friend famous on the hood. You look up to BRAZY, nigga, all make them famous. And it's over with. Get over it. You can keep out chasing the same dude over and over and over and over again.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta hear that again.
In the ring, musty as a joint, trying to squat with a homie, beat the block. I'm fucking with you.
He beat the block. We not fucking with you.
It's over with. I made your friend famous on the hood. You look up to BRAZY, nigga, I'm make them famous. And it's over with. Get over it. You can keep out chasing the same dude over and over and over and over again. Supposed to just keep helping you, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't going on. But it's like, no keep no topics. Touch that, it's like, it's out of my league from anything. But, you know, like I said, it's the internet and everything ain't been too suitable. And I keep getting the question that's sticking out more than anything, and it's coming over and over and over and over again. And they like, why are you always turning the blood? So nobody from no blood was turned up, no blood, there's no. Never said that either. On the hood. And just for that, I'm gonna come over here and I would say horse blood to me was a kid that was turned up in the county jail. He came from the hall though and was literally turned up. Like, I'm not gonna say he was one of those fights or nothing, but he had the order of the line, he'd go fight and fight. And yeah, I haven't seen him fight me personally, but I seen him turned up on game time every time. And that was just that. On the hood, and I'm not saying he never won a fight, probably won, like I'm saying, but I witnessed it was like, well, this dude told tag for family. He was turned up, like on the hood. We all know who the fighter was. The fighter went to prison and turned into a woman. On the dead So at the end of the day, the fighting stuff be cool, but them fights don't matter. On the real, I'm worried about who really is what they say they is, no matter what. You just big as hell, you hitting hard, and you can fight. It don't make you like, you feel what I'm saying? But neither here nor there, whatever. I'm not finna keep addressing the controversial type stuff, but I am finna start dropping twice a day for the simple fact that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to start doing something else, like on the hood. And then I'm gonna keep thinking, because the people is in agreement to let me do it, but it gotta be a certain hour too. What y'all feel about, I'm gonna start letting y'all call into the joint and holler live and get y'all certain insights and answer questions to do what y'all want me to do. You know, on my Christopher Love joints like WACK. But I'm not gonna stop like, I'm just gonna rent to do my little segment, get right back out of here, do another one, get right back out of here, just rent it to me like that. And they ain't agreed to do it. Well, one at a time, they might like, I'll do two of them for you. And you get your drill out of the way. It's crazy that I be like meeting people that be wanting me to win, that be like for the other stuff. Like, everybody that I know and I know love me, they not proud to see me doing this. And oh, I'm good. They hate that I'm doing this. Keep good. Like, not even that I'm saying like they hate on me, but it's right from what they feel is safe for me or whatever the case. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I try to look at things from every angle versus just being a hothead blowing up on everything and everybody. But I don't know. That's it. It is. I'm gonna go put this one down. You know, FC. I'm gonna drop a story today for sure. And y'all let me know what y'all think about the like. These the two of them had a lot. I like about the thing. Like, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? I answer some questions and fuck with the people for a minute, man. But all the crib, fuck with it, fuck with that. Vernon had. Oh, it's another. You know. Pushing the 44,000. Vernon Avenue. Yeah. Anybody can answer me. What is 44th Street? I don't know. We right there though. 44,000. Y'all gotta keep me lit though. I'm over it. I'm wrapping it up. I'm good. It's the same person, like jumping everybody. You know, they my friends from me to Doty to Jacob to everybody. You got in my shit talking about this, that, and the third, trying to be cool and let them take care of your son type dude. I'm on FC, man. That's respectable, though. And if I'm gonna be respectful to somebody on the hood, I'm not finna be putting on like, come on, bro, coming around playing with the hood though. Like, that's too much. Going too far. You really a bitch, fool, on 14 crib. I'm just leave it there and say that though, man. I'm not taking it back. None of that, bro, on the hood, nigga was a bitch. None of that little crib was a bitch. 14's a bitch, nigga. For me, dangerous.
He talking back about Peel got to.
Dangerous nigga making something stupid happen to you for free, chasing a couple dollars. Like, I don't know how far you can think 50,000 finna take you, bro. You want to
Yeah, King Peel.
For a shirt, like 50,000, that's gonna be going in 3-4 weeks. Like, spare yourself, spare yourself, spare yourself. Playing dangerous games, dirty. On Vernon Avenue, with you know. Well, the people I ain't even gonna get to beats and all that type of stuff like folk this, folky that at the club. So,
All right. Well, y'all heard it from 40 Mask.